How did it manage to tell a complete story that is fulfilling with intriguing twists and yet continue to leave itself open for sequel? Yeah, seems not. Seems like everything was... Excuse me, camera. Thank you. Seems like everything was just his machinations to try and produce an ideal future. Whew. So Free the Soul wasn't doing a bad thing. Yeah, exactly. He's just Machiavellian as hell. Oh, Matt Mercer was in the English cast? I didn't even realize. Man, I hope Matt Mercer comes to Queensland sometime. I'd love to talk to him about this. DC Douglas. Matt Mercer is in everything. Well, Kotaro Koshiki Uchikoshi. I should pronounce his name correctly. What a stunning accomplishment. He was Sigma. Yeah. Makes sense. The soundtrack, amazing. Storylines, incredible. Finale, intriguing. Gameplay, accessible. Models, not so great. But now we have AI Somnian files, so, you know. Wow. See, I have to go back and play the game to recognize when they're talking about Q versus Sean, because I didn't pick up on that. Oh, God. I think it deserves end credits, so I'm just gonna let them run. Wow. How you guys feeling? Pat, did you go back and like watch all of the old videos and VODs to keep on top of things, or you just sort of joined in midway through the ride? You are joining this broadcast already in session. Highly recommend going back and playing it. Ah, you went to the wiki. Yeah. No, it's great stuff. Did you have to go and like look back at like 999 and Virtue's Last Reward stuff too? Oh dear. This room is so dusty, it's probably why I'm sneezing so much. Yeah, no, absolutely. This just makes me want to go back and play, you know, all the old stuff. I feel like if you played the old games, you would still, you know, experience some surprises, because there's interesting things that we haven't talked about here. Yes, exactly, Pokemon soon. What am I doing? Why are you upset at me? Look, like, honestly, it would not surprise me. What did I do? No. Scroll lock. Well, yeah, it's got a Uchikoshi in it. It's gonna have a similar alternate history mechanic. You gotta shift. Because that one deals with, like, dreams as well, doesn't it? Well, it deals with dreams, whereas this one deals with when you're asleep, what happens. Ugh. What a stunning accomplishment. What a beautiful trilogy. Honestly. Operation Bluebird. What a touching tribute that the final Force Quit box was related to the Bluebird. Ugh. CQDN2, and it's his eye. coincide. Zero escape and shifter. And let me go back. So now I can like pick everything. Yeah, that's it. That's literally everything. I even got, you know, the shoot delta. Got the virtual life. That's everything. Okay, I'm gonna pick a random team. Where's the start for this? I'll do this. So, I think I might have gotten 100%. Let me click on the menu. Alright, file. Post payoff. The day is bright and clear. A girl in a white dress strolls along the beach, wind tossing her long blonde hair playfully. Up until half a year ago, she had been confined to a bed. Carlos's eyes still tear up every time he sees her smile. Come on, Carlos, you don't always have to help me. That's the point of my rehab. Oh, you're right. Sorry, Maria. Carlos brushes her hair out of her face. It's definitely not the summer sun that's making him act out of sorts. But the fact that his sister is here standing before him. Maria grins up at him. What would Akane and Junpei say if they saw you being all fussy like this? It's fine. They understand how important you are to me. Both you and Junpei put your lives on the line. That was a different history, but going through that means we know how to treat reverie syndrome. I can't believe we have the ability to jump through space-time. I'm just glad you're able to control it now. It's all because Carlos met Akane and Junpei that Maria was able to recover. He wishes he could show them just how well she's doing. You're thinking about them right now, aren't you, Carlos? What makes you say that? Because you're smiling. Carlos closes his eyes as his unconscious smile turns fond. They're just about your age. It kind of feels like I gained a brother and another sister. You are going to their wedding, aren't you? Yeah, and you're coming with me. But there is something Carlos needs to do first, back when the three of them parted ways. I'll be waiting to hear word from you when you locate that terrorist. Carlos held his right hand out towards Akane and Junpei, and the other two grabbed onto it with their own. There is no way of knowing if Delta was telling the truth, but if he was, one fanatic would kill off all humanity. Akane and Junpei vowed to find this person, and Carlos offered to help. If there's another game, I don't know if there will be. I mean, in some sense it's a conclusion, but in another sense it also leaves it open for this fanatic subplot. You can still feel their strong bond between the three of them, their hands clasped together tightly. I suppose I better get used to talking more before the wedding, huh? Holding her hair out of her face, Maria reaches out to her brother, who takes her hand in his, and they continue walking down the beach. The same blue sky above them stretches over the friends Carlos knows he can rely on. Junpei sits on a white sofa somewhere within the secret location of Crash Keys, twiddling a pen and sighing. What else should I say? Laying on the table in front of him is a half-written letter. Suddenly, Akane pops up behind him. What are you doing, Junpei? She playfully teases. Gah! Junpei dives for the letter, but she snatches it from his fingers and begins reading. Let's see. Carlos, without you, Akane and I would have never gotten together. Thank you. Is this an invitation to the wedding? No, it's most definitely not. He makes a grab for the paper, but Akane quickly moves it out of his reach. It's just a progress report, Junpei mutters. Okay, yeah, I mentioned the wedding, but the date hasn't been set yet. I made a promise to you and your brother. We wouldn't get married until we've dealt with the fanatic. Akane's face flushes bright red. She hastily hides her face behind the letter and goes back to reading. I'd like nothing more than to get the approval and blessing of our old friends and those of you we met 6 months ago. Eyes wide, Akane glances up at Junpei. He avoids her gaze, awkwardly scratching at the back of his head. You know, there's a history where I keep searching for you, even after I'm old and craggly. Oh, wait, no. Is this Junpei saying it? You know, there's a history where I keep searching for you, even after I'm old and craggly. It still exists out there somewhere, and when I think of that, A sharp pain jolts through Junpei's face. Akane is pinching his cheek. Ow, that hurts. What are you doing? To prove to you that this isn't a dream, Akane giggles. You still can't believe we're together like this? Junpei shakes his head. You've changed a lot, Junpei. Half a year ago, you were never this honest. It's like, how do I want to describe it? Describe it? Describe it. Like a dream? Huh? Junpei leans in and quickly pinches Akane. Oh, now you've done it! She darts forward and goes after Junpei with both hands, getting in a pinch whenever she can, and Junpei does the same. Once they start laughing until it's very hard to stop. And they just scream. And they keep going until they're out of breath. I guess this is all thanks to Carlos, too. That's why I'm writing that thank you letter. On Akane's left hand, a ring glitters on her ring finger. Ah, she moved it over to the right hand. By which I mean the left hand. Sean, Eric, and Mira. Hey Mira, how are you feeling? Are you lonely? Come on, Eric, you visited last week. Eric smiles wryly and reaches out to Mira with his left hand. Mira does the same, and their hands with matching silver rings align on either side of the plexiglass window. Is she in prison? I brought a new guest to see you today. Eric shifts to the side and a head pops into view. You're... Hiya, Mira, long time no see. It's Sean, right? Yeah, I'm happy you remembered. Behind Mira, the sun is shining through an iron-barred window, lighting up the visitor room. It's been a long time, Sean. It's good to see you. The smile that appears on her face is real. Mira no longer needs to plaster on a fake one. When I heard you turned yourself in, I was really surprised. Eric was the one who convinced me. He said I should pay for my sins so we could be together. So that's why you got married in jail. Eric ducks his head shyly. Are you sure you're okay with this? Mira asks. He looks at her in confusion. Of course, this happens. Ugh. Don't you regret marrying me? I did carve your heart out in another history. Isn't that what you said, Sean? Yeah, you did. Eric looks Mira straight in the eye. I've already told you this a bunch of times. I forgive you, no matter what happens. Besides, you haven't killed me in this history yet, right? Yet. Mira's lips twist wryly. But the Heart Ripper's killed people already. So many. Sean, stop it. Eric turns angrily on Sean, and Mira's face falls into a frown, but Sean continues speaking. You turned yourself in, Mira, but that doesn't mean you've paid for all the crimes you did. I doubt the family and friends that were left behind would forgive you, even if you were put on death row. There's no way you can clear your sins here. Mira grits her teeth. But there is a way to clear them. Well, not what you've already done, technically. You'll have to pay for those your whole life. That will never change. But maybe you can in another universe. Suddenly, Sean's fist crashes through the plexiglass window. Ah! Mira jumps backwards while Eric is frozen in shock. What are you... Eric can't even finish speaking before Sean moves. Jumping through the broken window, he kicks the outside wall of the visitor room, causing it to crumble and reveal a giant hole. An alarm immediately starts blaring and police officers rush into the room, but Sean darts forward and takes them all down in the blink of an eye. He holds out his hand to Mira. Let's go. Go where? I know where the transporter is being stored. You're saying we should go change history? Eric finally stutters. Sean nods. To stop young Mira from committing murder. Mira, I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can clear your sins. Mira stares out through the hole in the wall at the horizon extending beyond. Well then. That's the end. Oh, whoops. I forgot to quit. It's a bit sad that it's over now, to be honest. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It's been a real blast, to be honest. God, I don't... It was a really good game. I made a whole sheet of information. I had to use the other sides of the sheet. You can't really see it, but that's okay. I did maths. Among other things. It was a really good time. Now I'm a bit sad that it's over. Yeah, but wow, what a game. It's odd. I mean, I heard that it was a bit. I'm just gonna put that down. I heard that the response was a bit mixed. When it was released and the ending, but honestly, I felt that that was a great way to tie it all together. Personally, for me. So yeah. So what I'm gonna quit this. I'm going to. Where is my? So if I go. So I've got all the achievements now. Yay. So let's have a look. Zero Escape. Collect all trophies. Complete all quests. Watch all the cinematics in a fragment. Clear all C-team fragments. Clear all Q-team fragments. Clear all D-team fragments. Shifter. Clear all fragments. Cool. So only 34.8% of people have collected all trophies. Main thing is that not everyone has collected all quest files, and I think because I was exhaustive, I did all of that. So yes, thank you again. Oh, hello. Yeah, thanks for coming out. This has been a really fun time playing through this game. Yeah, I'm sad it's over. But yeah, glad that I got to finish it. Yeah.